Shalom. Koholo Yahweh Shemel Shah by Shema Kargadash. The bonds to the apostles, the bonds to the elders, the great millstone, rule well and toss this truth. Much respect to you brothers out there that's preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle David, hopefully lacking the speckled bird on Wednesday. Shalom. So I just want to do this quick lesson, Lord willing, through the spirit, man. After camp, me and the brother had saw these dudes walking around with this cross on their back, man. All right, here it is. We go out there on the highways and byways. All right, really starting with the apostles and elders and brothers on down. And the brothers preaching a likewise doctrine. Going out there on the highways and byways, preaching his word for free, might you ask. And then you got dudes like this, all right? Dudes like this who go around, who are in this carnal mindset, who's serving Caesar Borgia. This is uplifted. But the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, they're demonized, man. As the scriptures say, just roughly paraphrasing, woe unto thee, if many men speak well of thee, just roughly paraphrasing, they speak well of you, you in a good light, all right, because this world is enmity with Yahweh Shemel Shai, all right. If the world is speaking of you in good light, hey, woe unto you, man. Destruction coming unto you because you're serving Caesar Borgia. You looking like a damn fool, man. Here it is. We out there on the highways and byways, and we're speak bad upon. All right, look down upon. They don't like the message. But dudes like this, who are carnal mindset, thinking that they doing something for the Lord, you ain't doing nothing for the Lord. All right. You being laughed at, man. And me and the brother was laughing like, what the hell is this? All right, you lack understanding. Let's go ahead and get some scriptures, man. This is Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Folly, man. This is folly. All right, this is folly and carnal. This is you serving Caesar Borgia. This is what Caesar Borgia wants you to do, man. Okay. All right, and it says the rich sit in low place. Who's the rich? That's the Israelites. You over here carrying a cross, thinking that you're doing something. No, when the scriptures speak of, which I'm going to have to get, of carrying your cross, that's following the Lord, man. That's following the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. That's following the Lord. You as a man getting built up in the spirit, preaching his word, giving your body as a living sacrifice. Okay, that's why we go out there on the highways and byways, week in and week out. All right, in season, out of season, as the scriptures speak of. All right, rebuking our people, but you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing the work in season, out of season. You thinking that you're doing the work? You're not doing nothing, man. All right, matter of fact, let's get that. Giving your body as a living sacrifice. All right, let's get Romans. It's Romans 12, and I'm gonna get 1 and 2. Let's highlight that. It's Romans 12, 1 and 2. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of power, that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice. That's what these dudes thinking. They present their bodies as a living sacrifice, but they're not, man. Holy, all right, being separate, okay? Holy means separate. And everybody ain't going out there on the highways and byways rebuking their people, man. Telling their people that they're Israelites, right? Are you doing that? No. All right. You preaching. Matter of fact, it says the peace walk. The Lord said, I did not come to send peace, but a sword. All right. He's sending the actual sword. All right. When it comes down with that destruction. And the sword also means division. All right. Division. So another reason, another showing that Christians do not have it, man. All right, Christians do not have it. Now I'm trying to read what because I thought it said Hebrew at first. All right, can't really tell. Looks like HBR, whatever that means. All right, let me see what else. Let's put the guns down, America. All right, hey, Slaggy, I'm just now seeing that. Let's put the guns down, America. It's not going to happen, man. All right, which goes to show you, you don't know the scriptures, you don't know prophecy, because, hey, them guns are just started. All right, the scriptures speak of Jacob's trouble. All right, and not only Jake is going to have guns, Esau Edom, all right, who's been given the blessing of the sword, he gonna go all out, man. Hey, he gonna have robots, he gonna have drones, and he gonna go all out, man. That's why the standard has to be lifted. All right, and that standard is not gonna be given to niggas like this, man. All right, we're spiritually protesting, and that's what we're doing. Matter of fact, going back to the scripture, living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto power. All right, it got to be acceptable. All right, your sacrifice has to be acceptable unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, going back to Cain in the garden, man. All right, he wanted to do his own thing, man. All right, he wanted to do his own thing, and that's why the Lord did not accept his sacrifice, which Cain today is the so-called white man. All right, which is your reasonable service. All right, what's your reasonable service? Coming out there on the highways and byways and doing your sit downs, man. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. All right, being conformed to this world. All right, they gonna praise you walking around here with a damn stick on your back saying put down the guns. All right, which shows that you lack understanding, that you don't understand that Jacob's trouble is gonna pop off, and it's gonna be way worse than what you seeing right now, man. All right, it says transformed by the renewing of your mind. Your mind has to be renewed. All right, you have to become a babe, and then you become a man when you come into this truth, and then that's when you get understanding. All right now you lack understanding, and that you may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And what you're doing is not acceptable. It's not an acceptable sacrifice unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, let's get this in Jude. Let's go ahead and get that. This is Jude. Highlight that. It's Jude 1:3. Beloved, when I have gave all diligence to write unto you the common salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that you should earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints. Now, what is this? Earnestly contending for the faith. All right, it's not going out there on with a damn cross on your back, man, or saying that you believe in the Lord, but you know you go to church every Sunday. All right, they ain't got the truth in them churches, man. All right, because they pretty much spit in the Lord's face. All right, eating that pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, and thinking that they better than everybody, or thinking that they all good in good graces with the Lord. No, you lack understanding, man. All right, so earnestly contending for the faith is doing this work, going out there on the highways and byways, doing your sit downs. All right, and it says which was once delivered unto the saints. So pretty much starting with apostles and elders and brothers on down. Hey, we just had priest Ariah pass away through the spirit. Hey, he back up there and back up there with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He had peace. All right. Hey, our elders gave us this truth. All right. The Lord has chosen true men to give us this truth, wisdom, and knowledge, understanding, which our forefathers had, man. So Koholo Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that we have our truth that we had back in the day, man. You know, hey, it's beautiful. All right, because we once had it, we once knew this. All right, but we fell away. All right, we fell away from it, and now we got the understanding back. All right, now we know who is our enemies. All right, because matter of fact, since I said that, I was reading a little bit of Deuteronomy. Hey, this is a commandment, man. This is a commandment. You read up here, it's talking about some commandments that you should follow and should not do. Well, this is a commandment right here. All right, put the guns down, man. Hey, who's your enemy? All right, who's Esau Edom tries to play the statistics and say that Jake is out there shooting the most. No, it's actually Esau Edom that's doing it, man. All right, so this is a commandment right here. Deuteronomy 25 and verse 17. Remember what Amalek. All right, Amalek is the chief tribe, and Amalek, chief tribe of Esau, Edom, which is the so-called white man. He's those issues, and he stole our heritage, man. Did unto thee, by the way, when ye come forth out of Egypt. So out of Egypt, all right, we was walking out of Egypt, and Amalek came and struck us and fought us, man. All right, how he met thee by the way and smote hindmost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee. All right, matter of fact, that's the spirit, because I had watched this video earlier. It was Mike Tyson's son, all right, which he's a mighty man as well, even though he did not pursue a boxing professional, if I'm not mistaken. But I was watching Mike Tyson's son give the works to this Edomite, man. Now this Edomite, he was a bully, and he was attacking the weak. All right, and that's the spirit of these Edomites. They attack the weak. That's why they go to the weaker vessel of Eve, man. Give Eve all these benefits, and then all you gotta do, put the man out the house, which ruins the structure of the household, man. All right. So that's Amalek and Esau Edom's MO, to go after the weak. All right. When thou was faint and weary, and he feared not power. All right. He didn't fear the Lord, man. He heard the great works of the Lord, how he delivered us from Egypt, and he wanted to fight us head on, man. But at the end, he ended up fleeing away, losing. All right. And the Lord said, remember that nigga, man. All right. Because the scriptures say, I shall have war with Amalek from generation to generation, man. All right. Hey, this man got to be taken out of power, man. All right. I know you thinking that you're doing a good thing by screaming peace, 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 but that's not going to happen until the kingdom of heaven be ushered in. Matter of fact, the kingdom of heaven being ushered in is by war. It's by violence, man. World War III. All right. The Lord's going to send his son, Yahweh Shai, the host of angels, the men of the Lord with spiritual power. And it's going to be war out here, man, before there's peace. Okay. Once again, these dudes lack understanding. This is verse 19. Therefore, it shall be, when Yahweh thy power hath given thee rest from all thine enemies round about in the land which Yahweh thy power giveth thee for inheritance to possess it, thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under the heaven. Thou shalt not forget it. All right, you gonna blot? Hey, how we gonna do this? It's a future prophecy. All right, because when we get the kingdom back, which is gonna be glorious and beautiful. All right, when we get the kingdom back, Amalek's gonna be serving slavery. All right, he's gonna be serving his sentence, and all the dukes of Edom, and all these other nations, they're gonna be serving a sentence. And after their 1,000 years of slavery, okay, they're gonna be brought. The Edomites are gonna be brought up, and they're gonna be burnt out, burnt to a stake, man. And there's not gonna be any remaining of the house of Esau, as you read in Obadiah. All right, 1:16 on down, man. All right. So this is really a future prophecy right there. All right. Because also when we got the kingdom, King Saul, he was supposed to put to death the Amalekites, man. But he got weak. And Samuel, all right, he had a hack that Edomite king, man. All right. Which that was just part of the movie anyways, because, you know, at the end, Lord did say he's going to have war with Amalek from generation to generation. So, you know, his movie had to be played out. And this time, he's really going to get rid of him, man. All right. I'm going to get this right here. 2 Thessalonians, classic scripture right here. 2 Thessalonians 1 and verse 6. Let's highlight that. seeing it is a righteous thing with power to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. All right, tribulation is going to be sent upon them, sent upon our enemies that troubled us, man. All right. So no, we ain't screaming peace, 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 man. All right. We ain't screaming that because we know the Lord is going to take care of us, man. The Lord is going to take care of our enemies. Matter of fact, let's get this. Romans. Let's get that. This is Romans 8 and verse 6. Romans 8 and verse 6. I'm gonna read to highlight that. Romans 8 and verse 6, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. And right now these dudes, they're carnally minded, man. All right, which leads unto death. All right. Once again, when the Lord said, pick up the cross and follow me, hey, it's follow the Lord. As in keep the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. Do the work. All right. Consists of preaching the word on the highways and byways, doing your lessons. Okay. Not going around the city and carrying a cross, man. That amounts to nothing. Because carnal minded is enmity against power. All right. You being carnal is enmity. It's against the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah. You thinking that you doing a good thing. Really, you doing it for the praise of men, to be seen. For it's not subject to the law of power, neither indeed can it be. All right, because also the scriptures say they have a zeal for the Lord, but not according to knowledge. All right, you're not walking in knowledge. You're being foolish. So then they that are of the flesh cannot please power. You are the flesh, you cannot please the Lord. You ain't doing nothing good, man, but making yourself look like a fool. Okay. Matter of fact, 1 Corinthians, let's get this right here. It's 1 Corinthians 13 and 11. Let's get that. When I was a child, I spake as a child, I understood as a child, and I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. All right, you don't become a man until you cross this line, man. All right, you actually giving your body as a living sacrifice. You preaching the right doctrine. All right, telling your people which way to go. You breaking down the scriptures right. All right, and you put away these childish things. All right, what you doing is childish. It's not to be praised. But once again, they over here praising this. They eating it up. I'm gonna get this scripture. I may close out on it. So let's get that scripture in Matthew. All right, picking up your cross, man. Matthew 16 and verse 24. Let's highlight that. Matthew 16 verse 24. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. Deny himself. All right, you gotta put away that old man. All right, you gotta put on that lion spirit, man. You gotta be fervent in spirit. You gotta have that heat. All right, you gotta take up your cross and follow the Lord, and that's spiritually, not taking up the actual cross. Once again, as we just read in Romans 8. All right, carnally minded is enmity against Yahweh Shem Shah. Just roughly paraphrasing, man. All right, you gotta spiritually pick up your cross, man. All right, you gotta fight them demons, man. You gotta do the work. You can't be lukewarm in this thing. All right, you gotta put away those childish things and become a man. All right. So I'm gonna end it right there. Matter of fact, since I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight these. It's a new phone, so I gotta highlight everything again. All right. So bear with me. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's all I want to cover. Yeah, man, these people out here, they're carnally minded, man. They don't understand that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get this scripture and I'll close out. They don't understand that Jacob's trouble is gonna pop off, man. Since I'm in Matthew, I'm gonna get that one. Matthew 24 and 21, for there shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be, except those days should be shortened. There should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. That's how bad it's gonna get out here, man. Slacky. That's how bad it's gonna get out here, man. All right. So you picking up your cross, all right, your carnal cross, and asking for peace is not gonna happen, man. It's in vain, because it's gonna get worse out here. All right. Just picture it. People going, hey, the lack of food, the lack of bread, the lack of water. All right. These people, hey, those animal characteristics, all right, they're gonna show out, man. All right. They're gonna show out. These people are really gonna turn into animals out here. All right, they ain't gonna be worried about your cross, man. But I'm gonna end it right there. Shalom.